Synchronized skating, it's a judge sport, and we're not like boxing, so our skaters are not going in a ring like trying to beat each other. They're just gonna share their passion on the ice.
I've also coached Marilyn.
She was a young coach, super experienced young coach, so she became our mentor. And then after this, we started like kind of a relation, you know, we started to know each other. And I think Kaisa is such a good, sorry, I'm gonna use a French word, rassembleuse. She brings people together. She's always like an ambassador. No, it's true. Like she's gonna create like that moment where coaches should meet together at a dinner during a competition. I think for us, human is more important than results or the sport himself. So I think that's why we connect so well.
It's easy to talk when we share the same routines like in daily life. And it's really nice to know that someone really understands. And I think that's one common thing for us, that we like to see the joy as a leading factor. And also the big thing is like how you enjoy these things.
One of the first reasons why kids start sports is to have fun. And sometimes it's easy to forget in the pathway of competitive, higher level athletes, but it's so important.
It's so important that you can go to the main event and show what you can, what you've been practiced. So you need to trust yourself. You need to know what kind of choices you make. I don't think that we can affect what they do. We can only affect what we do. And I know that Marilyn is thinking the same, and that is why I enjoy this competition so much. There we have the same philosophy, that we kind of accept people to be different and at the same time like have their own way of doing, and we respect that. And I think that what brings the self-confidence and this kind of a feeling that the athlete can trust themselves.
We share like our real life, how we manage our balance and everything, and I think then the skater get the chance to do the same, and they don't feel so lonely in that kind of living style.
I think it's super exciting that they're friends, actually. I think it's exciting and it's fun, and it like shows a good example for us too. Like Julia said, like we feed off each other like every season. We want to try new things, elevate the sport, to bring it to like a higher level. So it's super fun to like have such a tough competition, you could say.
I think they like fulfill each other.
Yeah.
And it comes up like amazing.
And my sister skated also in Les Supreme, so we have connection in that way also.
And it was super fun because we got to like ask her questions like, how's it different skating in Canada versus skating in Finland?
It was also cool at competitions when you would like see them and her family having like one Rocket scarf and then a Supreme scarf, and it's just really funny, and it's nice to see.
Yeah. Like it would be nice if more teams would be that kind of friends that we are with Les Supreme.
And we create our own tradition, like make sure that we compete against each other throughout the year with each other, so then we can go have dinner after the draw, every draw, so we can share some time together. And it's not only about skating, you know, it's about life. I've learned a lot with that wife. Okay, that's funny. That's the last. But she could be my wife and in another life. Like you have different ingredients, and the magic is to try to know your ingredients so well that you can know exactly how to match them the perfect way, so then you create the perfect masterpiece of the cake of super salmon from Finland.
The best things are like where we have the discussions and then we can share things.
Because I look at what she does and I try strategically, okay, how can I make sure that I'm better at this and this? And I think that's what pushes us to try to find even more innovative, creative way to push the sports, I think. I don't think we try to imitate each other.
I think that what is interesting that we all have our like own way of doing it. And I think that we have this, that we meet as human beings, We meet as coaches, we meet as friends. It's like, it's many levels, many layers. The coaching doesn't affect the other parts, and the other parts don't affect on the coaching. So I think that that's something that I want to have in the future as well.
She has this natural way to make people think and ask questions. She's able to make people share and feel safe in a safe space when they speak, because I realize that we're able to have this humanity in our sport, and it makes me feel happy about it.
Winning is something that is so great, and losing is something that hurts so much. So it's difficult after that to share a moment together, but we've done it, and
either she win, I win, another team win, the best win that day, and I think that's what matters, and that's it. And we just want our kids to be happy when they get off the ice.
it's also like good that the athletes understand that it's not away from them, but it can bring them something, that they have the friends from the other teams.
When they meet with those other skaters, they can really talk about it and create like lifetime memories.